So it's now the Jewish mob and the Italian mafia.
To be completely honest, I had no idea the difference between the mob and the mafia.
Dude, it's such a wild rabbit hole because no one does. The mob basically took over the mafia long before that. Like, Meyer Lansky is famous for creating the National Crime Syndicate. Murder Inc. involved. Meyer Lansky is the one that is famous for having photos of J. Edgar Hoover going fellatio on his boy. And so Meyer Lansky was the one that allegedly had control over the FBI to keep the FBI on a leash. The way I kind of look at it in the short form is one of them got a country. Like, one of them literally founded a country, Israel. And the other one is sort of like relegated to obscurity now in Hollywood movies. And, you know, they're active in Sicily. They're still active in the United States too. But the mob took over an immense amount of power there. And I think that we all call them the mafia all the time, and we think of them as like the Italian mob mafia, but like the Jewish mobsters had a lot of power, and Jacob Rubenstein was a Jewish mob. Yeah, think about how many movies you've ever seen about Jewish mobsters. But we've seen hundreds of movies about the
Italians,
mafia.
Yeah.
About
they're
all
about
of them.
the
They're all about the Italian mafia, and a few about the Irish mafias. And Hollywood was very literally founded by a bunch of Jewish film producers that were being ostracized from the New York film spaces, because at the time, back in like the 1900s, the center of film was in New York. And they were all like, no, Jews can't fucking work here. We don't want you here. Like, go away. And so all these Jewish film producers that wanted to make movies, they were like, well, okay, we'll just go found our own place. And they moved to California and founded Hollywood. Like, and that's all. It's like all over Wikipedia. It's not secret history. That's not in any way controversial. LA to this day has the highest percentage of Jewish population of anywhere in the United States. Because it was this safe haven all of a sudden for Jewish people, because Hollywood was founded by them. And so they naturally, like, they have always been a major presence in Hollywood. And so it could just be a coincidence, but it's like glaringly obvious when you think about how many movies have been made about the Jewish mob and how many have been made about the Italian mafia. And most people don't realize that the Jewish mob had at least as much power as the mafia, if not more. Like,